What's up guys, my name is Bruno Rodriguez and this is Flicking a Flash with today's review over Marriage Story. Marriage Story was released on Netflix, so unfortunately I did not have the privilege to go see it on a big screen. I was forced to watch it on my computer. Sadly, I do like the accessibility of movies, how quick you can get them, but you lose the big screen experience, which, I don't know, don't love it. Anyways, Marriage Story was directed by Noah Baumbach, and it stars Adam Driver and Scarlett Johansson. And this story is a very sad, very down-to-earth, realistic portrayal of a separation between two people. In this movie, Adam Driver and Scarlett Johansson play a couple who are trying to divorce each other. But they're trying to do it in the most respectful, low-key way so as to protect their son from the pain that comes with a separation like this. They originally want to settle it themselves, not want to get lawyers into this. They just want to peacefully settle it and separate. Hopefully, of course, not too far from each other so as to keep contact with their son. And you know that regardless of their differences, they still care for each other and they care for their son most of all.
What I love about Nicole, she is a mother who plays, really plays.
What I love about Charlie, he loves being a dad. He loves all the things you're supposed to hate, like waking up at night.
She's brave.
He's brilliant. He's very competitive.
And my God, the performances from both of these actors. Gosh. I feel like Scarlett Johansson's been pretty busy. She just finished her whole Avengers phase. She filmed her solo movie, Black Widow. She was also in Jojo Rabbit. And now she also acted in this, and her performance was so amazing. The emotions that she was able to portray as this broken-hearted, loving mother, it was just beautiful. Absolutely stunning work. Adam Driver, I actually have not seen him in a lot. I've seen him, of course, in these past Star Wars movies, but I mean, he doesn't give an outstanding performance. It's not bad, but in this, oh my God, he stepped it up. I felt for his character so deeply, because regardless of who's right and wrong, who's at fault here for their breakup, they both love their son so much and so intensely. And as you know, courts, they tend to favor the mother in most cases, and he really loves his son and he wants custody. Now, as good as their acting was, I really think that the script, like the screenwriting, that was what really set this movie apart. That's what really elevated this movie. Even if an actor is doing great, if he's not acting the right lines, the movie can fall flat or feel cringy. But the script for this movie was so realistic, so down to earth. These characters feel like real people having discussions and arguments and fighting in a super realistic, down to earth way. Now, another thing I like about this movie is they don't really hold one up as the protagonist. Like, they never state, this is the person whose side you should be on. The movie never really tells you who's right and who's wrong, so it's kind of left to you to make your mind up about that. And of course, they're both at fault. One character in particular did something, I don't want to get into spoilers, but there is something that really kind of brings you to the other character's side. And you kind of understand them being like, you do not cross that line. But at the same time, not that the action that he or she committed is justified, but it's not like the other person is without fault. I really didn't mean to get confusing with all the pronouns. I just don't want to spoil anything for you guys. But what I'm trying to say is that they're people. They both make mistakes. Neither of them is like much better than the other. And throughout the movie, you see like when they bring judges and when they bring the court into this, their whole friendly nature gets taken out of the equation and it gets all ugly and they're just fighting for custody. And it just sheds a light to the court system and how ugly it can get.
We just transactions to them. I like to think of you as people.
Oh, okay, good.
You remind me of myself on my second marriage.
And also how fake it is. It's not really honest. There's a scene in the movie when it's the husband and wife with their lawyers, and their lawyers are just going at each other, and then suddenly they break for lunch, and they're just talking like they're friends and having just a normal conversation, and then suddenly it ends, and they're going right back at each other. And you can tell Adam Driver and Scarlett Johansson are just like left in shock about what they're seeing, because they just want to fix it on their own. Like, it actually pains them to actually have to hurt the other person. They actually don't wish any harm upon the other. They just want to separate peacefully and have their kid. Their son, Henry, is also very well acted. I do wish we had gotten more time with him to see his personal thoughts and see how the whole separation is affecting him. You see it, but from the point of view of the parents. And I kind of wish we were put more into the perspective of the kid to just see how he's feeling and how he's taking this all in. Apart from that, I don't really have anything bad to say about this movie. It was slow-paced. The movie just took its time, had long scenes of dialogue. So if you think you get bored easily, this might not be the movie for you. However, I do really enjoy this type of movie, especially when done right, and they did. And I'm going to give this movie a 4 out of 5 stars. Guys, overall, very good movie. Do watch it. It's on Netflix. Honestly, how much easier can it get? It's a little bit over 2 hours, but come on, you can find the time. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to subscribe, check out my latest videos, and as always, drop a like and drop in later.